Well, I'm here with Marion Meadows. Always good to see you again, and you're here at Spindletop in Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome back to the area.
Thanks, Max.
Now, tell me, what's been going on?
Well, it's been a really busy summer. Obviously, jazz, it's been recession-proof because people have been coming out. They've been supporting the music. They've been supporting Marion Meadows, and I'm happy to be able to be out here and continue what we do and keep people coming out and seeing live music because, we love doing what we do, that's for sure. And on a day like this and a place like this is certainly a caveat to what we do.
And tell me, do you have anything new that's up and coming, or what should we expect from you in the future?
Well, I've actually taken control of my own career right now. I've decided that I'm going to be producing my own projects from here on out. I've started my own websites. Marion Meadows is going to be his own enterprise now. So, with the record climate changing, I think there's a perfect opportunity for especially the jazz artists and maybe the neo-soul artists and, any artists at this particular time to get control and be proactive with their career. I think, with the internet and the ability to get out there and reach, millions of people as opposed to just like in the United States, it's worldwide now. So we're going to take that approach and, give it a real shot, and I think it's going to be successful, even not just for myself, but even my colleagues.
Now, you said jazz has kind of like been infused with the economy, and it's something that's been recession-proof. Are you crisscrossing the country? Are you on a big tour now, or just doing spot dates?
We're crisscrossing the world. The music is really fusing. That whole collaboration between artists such as myself, and recently going to South Africa, and I'm about to collaborate on a record with the great guitarist. He's probably like the George Benson of South Africa, Jimmy Dludlu. And this is the exciting part of what's going on today with the music opening up and the whole world market coming into view. Everybody has an opportunity to taste all these different styles and express that in their music. This is why I encourage all the kids to continue to play your instrument, because you never know what's going to come around the corner. And if you're prepared when you play an instrument that you can, absorb all this beautiful music that's coming from around the world, from people that you haven't even met yet. So this is the exciting part of what's happening in music today.
Now, talk about yourself personally. I know you're an avid bike rider, so tell us about that.
Not so much of that this summer. I've recently moved to Hawaii, so I'm now living in Maui. Yeah, I've been there for almost a year now. And I live on a real steep hill, so even if I don't ride in Phoenix for a whole week, I can just do one hill in Maui per week and I can get that done. I'm still biking. I try to keep exercise as part of my routine, and health is a very important part of what I think is, keeps my vision going. So.
Now, in terms of artists that are out there, I know you've probably played with everybody imaginable. Is there anybody that you'd like to collaborate with?
Well, we were recently talking about doing a concert out at a good friend of mine is Nick Lowry from the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're talking about the idea of actually doing a concert fusing R&B, jazz, and country music all in one stadium in one day. So there are some artists out there, and I have a wish list, but it would go pretty on and on. As producers, probably Quincy Jones is the top of my wish list. But I would like to be able to see music in the United States now start to share on the same stage, as opposed to, there's a country music concert, a jazz concert, an R&B concert. I think it's time for us to open up those boundaries and have concerts, one-day music festivals where people come out and they experience a lot of different styles. So we're going to attempt to do that. We may not win, but I think we will.
Last time, because I know you got to get on stage. As it relates to performing, you're 70 miles away from Louisville. So when are you coming back to Louisville, Kentucky?
Well, that's up to you. We always love coming to Louisville. That was our first stop in Kentucky in my career, and I always will consider Louisville my first stop. I love being down here in Lexington because there's some beautiful people down here that brought us here, but Louisville is always in my heart, so I can't wait till the next time we get back to Louisville.
Right, now, for people who want to find you and your music, how can they contact you?
MarionMeadows.com, www.marionmeadows.com. Also, I have some new websites coming out called the Jazz Cats. That's with a K, and it'll be Sax Cats with a K, Piano Cats, Drum Cats, and Guitar Cats. And this is our new social networking for fans and musicians, so we're really excited about that. But right now, MarionMeadows.com is the place to go to.
All right, Marion, as always, thanks for spending some time with me and with Urban
Facebook.
Lifestyle.
And come to my Facebook too, Mac. It's always a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you. And you know what? I'm looking forward to come over to the house, hang down in the basement too. Right.
I'm here with half of the dynamic duo that puts on the African American Forum here in Lexington. This is Debbie Cole. Welcome to Urban Lifestyle.
Well, thank you. Glad to have you guys here. Is this your first time here at the show?
Our very first time. I'm conducting an interview and you're interviewing me.
Sorry about that.
Now tell me a little bit about the African American Forum.
Well, the African American Forum is a nonprofit. We raise money for inner city schools, and this Smooth Jazz event is one of our fundraisers. You know, a lot of people have fundraisers where you come for 2 hours, you hear a dead speaker, you do those boring things for fundraisers. We thought that fundraising ought to be fun. So we have concerts, we have plays, we do the African American Ball, which is our 18th year in doing that. We just feel like when we try to get your money, we ought to make it fun.
Excellent. Now, how long have you been doing the jazz series?
This is our 4th year, and this is our 7th concert. We started out actually with Marion Meadows, because we did CC Wine and we tried gospel for a little bit, and we said, well, let's take a little ride with the jazz. We did 1,200 people on the first time. Marion Meadows blew them away, to where every year on the survey they say, bring Marion back, bring Marion back. Well, we've had Pieces of a Dream, Najee, Norman Brown, we had Huge Groove a couple of months ago, but they still wanted Marion. Marion himself wanted to come back. So this year being the monumental year of 2010, we got the Equestrian Games here in Lexington. So we felt like this would be a good time to bring him back right down the street from the horse park. So just make a big celebration out of the whole thing.
Well, it seems like you've got a great turnout today. Now, in relationship to the event, does the location change from time to time?
Yes, this is the 2nd location change. We had it at Equus Run Vineyards the first 3 years, but since we were trying to bring it back to the Bluegrass and bring it back to Lexington, Spindletop, they kind of recruited us. They wanted us to come and do something here at their venue.
Well, if somebody wants to get in contact with you in the forum, how can they reach you?
Well, they can go on our website, which is aafinc.com, or they can call our number, 859-255-2653, or they can call me, which they normally do. But we have advertisement. All of our sponsors are media sponsors as far as how we get the word out. You know, we got Channel 18, we've got Insight, we've got the jazz station here that definitely puts the support on, because they love having those artists that they have on the radio every day come to right here in their backyard, which is great.
Well, thanks for spending some time with Urban Lifestyles, and hopefully you all will go online and find out more about the African American Forum series, and we'll be back with more of Urban Lifestyles right after this.